There's so much emphasis in acquiring digital assets, for example, websites, but yet there is very little being said about protecting those assets. As organizations get bigger, they become targets from maybe disgruntled employees, targets from competitors who want to dismantle your or maybe mess up with your operations. So there is need for a bit of cybersecurity to protect that organization data from those arising and potential threats. So in order to do that, the first thing that an organization would need to do is pick a good hosting. They need to do research to find out which hostings do this, which hostings do that, which ones are best for what they need. And after getting those particular hosting, maybe for the emails and for the website, there's also third-party software that you can use to improve your experience or to better secure your website and your server. So, for example, there's something called WordFence. That's if you're using WordPress for your website. WordFence allows you to monitor any login attempts into your website, any login attempts to go to the backend or to try anything funny. The good thing about WordFence is it gives you the IP addresses of who's trying to do what and where are they. So that makes it a key instrument or key software to have in order to protect your website. So the next thing that you need, or the next thing that normally affects people, you notice an organization's website is down or has been down for 3 months. Yet no one knows. No one is there to monitor to say, guys, we're losing money. What's supposed to be working is not working here. So there's need for downtime monitoring. So yeah, for downtime monitoring, the software that I think I would recommend is Jetpack. What it does is it's automatically monitoring your site. The moment that it goes down, it sends you notifications so that you rush and check. So we use that for our clients. If a client's website is down, we get a notification before the client even knows. We are on the ground. We are looking. We're fixing whatever is wrong, and we're back to running before the client even knows something was wrong in the first place. So yes, downtime monitoring is very important. Another thing that I think is necessary for websites is Google reCAPTCHA. That's if you're allowing people to comment, or if you're allowing people to fill in forms. Maybe you're capturing emails or you're capturing potential client data. You don't want bots to come and fill information and include malicious links to malicious software in there. So the best way you can do that is to use Google reCAPTCHA. It's just connecting your site to Google reCAPTCHA, and that way when someone comes and want to submit a form, they have to solve a puzzle first, or they have to solve an equation first. So that helps to protect the site from bots, because every day millions of bots are being deployed from millions of places, or in pursuit of undermining organizations, breaching their data and stuff like that. There's also need to conduct trainings. Fine, let's call them cybersecurity trainings, because it's within the space of cybersecurity trainings, but it's just general stuff for the personnel. For example, there are a lot of phishing attempts via emails that happens every day. Especially the bigger your organization is, the bigger target you are. So you need your staff to be aware of which emails to raise red flags at. You can receive an email talking about an invoice from, say, for example, a bank like FNB, say you bank with it, but then the domain which that email is coming from is novel, and it's not making sense. So people end up just clicking links from there, yet without them knowing, they're giving people access to whatever is on their laptops, whatever in their servers, in the email servers. So there's need for those trainings to conscientize employees or your employees to not click links from unknown mail addresses. Another thing is people who are usually to target, I think, are mostly the management people and accounts people, because the main purpose for data breaches is for financial gain usually. If they're not politically motivated, usually it's financial gain. So emails with regards to finance and the personnel within finance, they need to be trained. They need that bit of training in order to avoid things like that. Another important aspect within an organization in order to secure the organization assets is also to use proper encryption, or to use a password generator, so that a person who has to do with a particular thing gets to access that information. Not all information should be available to everyone within the organization. So there's need to categorize, to be like, okay, the authorization for this type of information, or maybe say your company uses Dropbox as a system. There's way to put teams within that Dropbox. So you can put a team for it, for a finance department. You can put a team for the marketing departments, where they deal with their files in there, yet they're not able to access the financials. And the finance people also cannot have access to the marketing. The management section also, it possibly has access to all of them, but the ones below them cannot have access to the ones at the top. So it's just another measure of trying to secure access to information, and to improve accountability. You don't want everyone to be able to access anything and yet not be able to account who did this and who did that. So it's important.